Hey my friends, Caddy here. I'm doing a product review today for the Faber-Castell Gelatos. These are the Macaroons. I just got these, so I was a little bit skeptical. I saw the colors and I loved them immediately. They're such pretty pastel colors, but I was afraid maybe they weren't going to be, as vibrant or as the normal gelatos, because I'm super happy with my normal gelatos, but I was a little bit hesitant about these. These come in 4 colors, which is the blue, which is like a periwinkle blue, and that's titled Elderberry. Then the green one is called Kiwi. The purple one, which is like a grayish purple, is called Fig, and the pink one is called Strawberry. Very, very pretty colors. It comes with a little brush for stippling. Stippling, is that what it's called? And then the little like dauber piece. So I'm gonna use this stencil. This is just a Bowser stencil that I have from the Crafters Workshop, and I am going to first use the little stippler. Is that what it's called? I don't know if that's what it's called. I think stippling is what it's called. Let me see if the box says it. I don't think it says it, but I think that's what it's called. Anywho, so I'm just taking the little brush, and I am just just kind of brushing it on my gelato just to get some of that color on there. And then I think of all the techniques I tried, this is actually my favorite. I think it gave me the best result, the best color. And by the way, they are very vibrant. They are bright. Even though they are pastels, but they are very bright. So I was very happy with them. I can't wait to start using them and make layouts with them. And I'm just using them on white. This is actually an index card, I think it's like 3.5 by 5 index cards, and I did prep it with a little bit of gesso, beforehand, because I didn't know if I was going to be using water, which I do in the end. So I went ahead and just prepped it with a little bit of gesso, and I'm just going to try the other end. And I'm not re-dabbing it on my gelato. I'm using what's left on the brush. So, and you're going to see that it's going to be pretty vibrant, just as vibrant as the other one. So you can reuse that little brush and get the same effect and the same color. If anything, it's like one shade lighter, but still gets a pretty good color in there. And I actually did this video in real time. The thing is, you see, there you go, it's just like a smidge lighter, you can't even tell. I did this video in real time. I actually spoke while I was doing it, but the problem is I recorded this, it was Mother's Day, so I had my kids coming in and out, my brother was here, my mom, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a voiceover, and I gave up, because every time someone came in I said shh, and so I gave up, and I'm doing a voiceover for that reason only, because I had a lot of noise and going on. And then I'm just using the excess on my little brush to just kind of paint on that page, and I mean, even that, you still get some vibrant color in there. I mean, it's obviously a lot less vibrant because I didn't ink it, I guess, or put more gelato on it, but it was still pretty vibrant. And then that was the pink color, and that one is called Strawberry. So now I moved on to the purple, and this one is the Fig, and I'm going to use the same stencil. And with this one I'm going to do a different technique. I'm going to use the little dauber that this pack brings, so you're going to see me use that. And this gives a great effect as well, very vibrant and very, very pretty colors. I'm very happy with these colors. Very, very pretty springy colors, so I'm excited. So there you go, I'm using it, and it just has like a little tip with a little like a little sponge type of thing, and I'm sorry you can't see this. I didn't realize I was off camera, but I'm just dipping it in the gelato and just taking off a bit. So and I don't use that much. I try to be as try to save these gelatos. I mean, I don't want to have to be buying them constantly. They are expensive, but what's great about these also is they don't come in the normal packet, you know, the normal little plastic bottle or plastic container that the other ones come in. These are like a clear container, which is pretty cool because you can actually kind of see, you know, where you're at with your gelato. Like, you know, if you're running out, you can see, and so I think that's pretty cool. So you can actually see the gelato through the container, so that's pretty cool. And then what I did actually, which I did it off camera when I was cleaning my little dauber, is I dipped it in water just once in my cup of water where I have my brushes, and I actually dabbed it on the other one, on the card where I did the pink, and I just dabbed it, and you're gonna see that in the pictures in the end. You don't see me do it on camera, but you'll see it in the pictures in the end where I did you know, just basically just, you know, like a little sponge. I just placed in different places, and it came out very cute. It just added a little bit of color, and then that was mixing it with the water. And obviously I could have you know, like gotten some more gelato and put it in the water, and the color would have been brighter, but I was just kind of testing to see what it looked like. So, you know, and it came out really cute, so I was happy with that. There you go. I did the other side, and again, you know, and this one I did have to re-ink a little bit. I think I wasn't paying attention, but I did have to re-ink a little bit of that. So there you go. That is the purple, which is the fig. It's like a grayish purple, very, very pretty color. Fig. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to the green. The green is called kiwi, and it does look like a kiwi. And then I'm using this stencil. This is also from the Crafter's Workshop. Just using a regular stencil. And there I go with the green. And this one I'm not going to use the little brush or the dauber. I'm just going to put it straight onto the stencil. Now, because these stencils are, you know, not thick, but they're thicker than some other stencils. When you do that and you put it on like that, it actually, what you're putting on actually doesn't go through. Now, at least not with this stencil. You know, it kind of stays on the stencil. So, you know, your little, you know, in this case, little squares, you know, it doesn't go through. So, you know, with my finger, I just kind of rub it in to get it in there, because otherwise it wouldn't really go through. So I just rub it in, and then, you know, and then I even rub, you know, since it's on my finger, and this, you know, it has very, you know, very bright color and pigment. So, you know, you can even extend it up a little higher like I do, and you know, just get more stenciling done. So you can see I'm extending up a little bit, and it will still go through it. It won't be as vibrant, but it will still be vibrant. And you could even see on that stencil, as I'm doing this, you can see the color. I mean, it's pretty vibrant color for a pastel. So that's really, really pretty. It almost, when I took it off, it almost gave me the effect of like a neon green, is kind of what I saw. I mean, it was still pastel, but like with a little bit of neon in it is kind of what it reminded me of. And you'll see it in the close-ups what I mean. And you can see on that stencil, look at that color, how bright it is. It's very bright on there. I could even take that stencil and, like, you know, put it on a piece of paper and you know, kind of rub it down, and it'll you know, some of that color will come off, or maybe spritz it with water and rub it on a paper, and it will come off. And now for the last color, which is the blue, which reminds me of like a periwinkle blue, is what it reminds me of. Very pretty blue. It's called Elderberry. This one I'm just putting some of it on right on my Heidi Swapp mat, because I can mix colors on here and stuff. So and I'm just spritzing it with a little bit of water with a little mini mister. And I'll add some more gelato now, just to make it a little bit more vibrant. And as I started mixing it with the water, and I'm looking for a brush now, because I didn't take out a brush. So I'm gonna get one of the Faber-Castell brushes that I have, which actually came with another one of the Gelatos pack. As I was mixing it with the water on the mat, it started to look a bit dull to me. So I was a bit afraid. I was like, this might not be as bright. But as soon as I put it onto my page, it was a bright blue, and it was the color, it was true to its color. So I was very happy with that. I'm very happy with these gelatos in general. They're very pretty. And very pretty colors, very pretty very pretty outcome. So there I go. I'm just adding a little bit more because it started to look a bit dull, so just added a bit more, and I'm gonna mix it in. So I think I add a little bit more water because it started sticking to my mat, so I add just a little bit more water, I think. Do I? Yeah, just a tiny bit of water. There you go. So I'm just gonna mix that up. And then I'm just gonna kind of paint it onto the page. And it doesn't look as bright, at least in this video. It doesn't look very bright from this angle. I'm sorry, I think like the sun is shining in because I'm doing this in the daytime, so you can't really see well. But you'll see it in the pictures in the end, what it looks like. And I'll hold it up to the camera a little bit so you guys can see. And it is true to its color, and especially when it dries, it's very, very pretty. And then I just add a little bit directly on there, and I added just on that bottom part, and I just mix it in with my brush, and I didn't add it all the way so that you can see kind of what it looks like. I just kind of mixed it in, but it was true to its color. I didn't need to do that, but I just did it on like one end, and I just started mixing it in to see what it would look like with a little bit of a brighter. But it was very, very true to its color. It's very pretty. So there I go, just cleaning up a bit. And that is it, you guys. These are the colors. They're very, very pretty overall. I really like them. I can't wait to play with them some more. And if you have any questions, please do let me know. Any concerns, anything, any comments. I love to hear from you guys. So I'm gonna put some still shots here for you and some close-ups so you can see what the colors look like. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.